So now, my dear ones, we are going to be talking about Pa Adeboye. Better you concentrate here. If you are among the people that want to be jumping up and down on stories that is making many people happy. You understand? Story that is making people happy, sadness that is making people happy. It's only on social media I see that you people are happy about when things are bad. You are happy. You'll be jubilating like this. You'll be happy. Ẹ máa dunnú báyìí ni tí nǹkan bá ń bàjẹ́. And when we are talking about when things tí nǹkan bá ń bàjẹ́ and we want to fix it, you people will abuse the people trying to fix it. You are always on this more side of destruction. Kí nǹkan bàjẹ́. It's sad. Please, this place, this platform, we don't want things to spoil. We want things to get better. You understand? We want things to get better. Are you making sense from it? I saw the story of Pastor Taiwo before I do that. The case that we treated last is about the Liberian lady and the COVID. Yes, our platform is for peace, always. And that's what I want. If you want to come here, please always come here as somebody that wants to come and be learning good things. And if you have spirit of bad spirit and you are always happy over people's downfall, destruction, please, this is not the right place for you. Back way. Okay? Now, the lady's case that we brought about stealing of child and all those things, the case is very serious. To God be the glory. There are other steps that will be taken. So, we are here. In fact, there are some things that I've said to one party, the one that claimed a child was stolen. Do you understand? I've advised her in some things. In fact, I even went, let me not use the word I went to consult God, because I don't want to start lying. I didn't consult God. Yeah, I'm not a prophetess. You understand? But I told you people that I have the gift of sleeping and dreaming. Joseph the dreamer. I don't see vision, no, but I put me near of seeing things in the dream. So I don't even know why I don't see for myself, but I see for people. So there are some things I told them. In fact, I told her to also call her mother. The mother was shouting. It's not like I know them. You know, Liberia is far from here, from Nigeria. I don't even know them. But bá ṣe mú hàn mí, ní ojú àlá, mi ò rírú ẹ̀ rí. And in that dream, I was told to, before I could do anything that I needed to say to the girl, I should call the mother. Mi ò rírú ẹ̀ rí o. Even though there are so many things that happen like that to me, that it will be so precise, and I always wonder. That's why if you see me in any place, they will always say that God will use me in my life. I don't know yet if God wants to use me, because me mo ti lè ṣeré pàjù. I don't know how I will be delivering message of God and I'll be smiling. I need to be straight with my face like this. But that's how God created me. I don't know how I will do it, that people will. What is your input in Demola and Farida breakup? You know where to go and hear that. It's not, I have no input. As I was saying, when you should have noticed that, if you are a member of this platform, you should have noticed that when I don't want to talk about something, I don't want to talk about it. Don't ask me about it. You understand? So it's that I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, you understand? So I'm never interested in talking about where I tie a knot. I'm happy, and when it dissolves, I'm not the one that will come and be talking about it. I don't jubilate. I don't find such things interesting to talk about. Okay, so don't ask me about that kind of thing again. I'm not interested. So as I was saying, before somebody came to prick me where I don't like, I'm always where they so yigi. And seeing between what in too yigi. That's my own principle. So back to the part that I stand for. Now, I then had that dream, and that day, the lady sent me a message. Yeah, the lady. In fact, she sent me a message that, yeah, I saw it. And I said, how will I deliver this kind of message? But in that dream, I was told that I wanted to talk to her, but I have to call the mother. Meanwhile, I don't know the mother. But the mother had messaged me a day before and told me she would like to talk to me. Then this lady just sent me a message that day. The next day, I missed the call of the mother, because the mother's number, I didn't store it, but anyway, to cut this story very short, when she then called me, as I was thinking of, I need to call this lady, I need to tell her something that I saw in that dream. I heard it, I saw it. The next thing, she called. I told her, please call me back with your mother online. I have a message for you. Me kì í ṣe wòlíì, but me ní parọ́ fún yín. If you ask my husband, anywhere you see my husband, ask him that when I sleep, I don't know, me that like food a lot, and I sleep with your tummy bang. I don't know why God will come and show me. God always show me things like that. Además, show me báyìí ni rekete tí ò ní ṣe báyìí. She didn't know what I want to talk about. And I said all the things I saw in the dream. The mother started shouting. The woman said she has taken me as a daughter, abi sister, anyone Timbale fall into. In fact, as I have seen it, so it is. Meanwhile, the girl never told me anything. It's in the dream as I saw it. Now I take tell her more. I'm saying it on social media now so that Kelly Mokoto happen. And this is, in my own advice, so this is what should happen. The mother said, exactly nǹkan tí mo ti sọ yìí, bẹ́ẹ̀ rékéréké ló ṣe rí. Mi ò rírú ẹ̀ rí o. Nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ o. So I told her, I said, there's more to your issue. Me dẹ̀ ní fẹ́ disclose ẹ̀ jù báyìí lọ lórí social media. So this is the way you should. In fact, the girl was asking me that who is the one, the complainant now was asking me that who is the person that spoke to me in the dream. I said no. Àfihàn mi ni. Nobody spoke to me. Mi ò mọ ẹni tó jẹ́. Mo ní àti kékeré mi. I had to explain to her. I said from when I was young. I said anytime they take me to church or anything, that even if I'm privileged, people invite me growing up now. I said my mother told me when she was pregnant of me. You know, my mother was in abroad. 7 months pregnancy was when they brought me to Nigeria. Ó dùn mí gan, mo kàn ṣàlàyé fún yín ni. So, and my father intentionally wanted her to give birth to me in Nigeria. Mi mọ̀ why tí àwọn angel mi ò mẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí mo ṣẹ̀ wọ́n. Tí wọ́n fi redirect destiny me, because normally they supposed born me for London. But my papa can't tell my mama, say as my mama beleri 7 months, ìyá mi ní àwọn wá ní káwọn wá bí mi sí Nigeria. I still dey think that thing pé ṣé mo ṣẹ̀ ni. How in everywhere in the world, Nigeria, bàbá mi wá feel pé it's good pé they should born me in Nigeria. Ó dùn mí gan. My mother now said that day, one of the days that she was, you know, as she was going for antenatal, and that one man, like a white garment or wearing all this white something, ṣàkó sọ pé ọmọ tó wà nù yìí, ọmọ alágbára tó máa sin Ọlọ́run ni. I don't know, na my mama talk am more. I can't tell my mama, say she na the reason why you come born me for Nigeria. Ka àwọn tó rìn títí. You know, say that time all these people wey go do hair, wey go look like woman jobi and to skon Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi o. I no know them o. I no know them o. But they said my mommy said the person passed. Ó wá padà wá bá wọn pé wọ́n ní jọ́ yẹn pé tí mo bá bí wọ́n ṣe jẹ́ṣẹ́ yẹn fún àwọn tán báyìí pé all she thought was that I was going to come into the world that day. Pé tí mo bá rí bí mo ṣe tí màá yín sọ̀rọ̀, tí màá yẹn ṣe sọ̀rọ̀, tí mo ṣe ń ju ẹ̀ṣẹ́ nínú okùn àwọn tí mo ń ṣe báyìí tí mo ń ju ẹ̀ṣẹ́. Mo á ní no, Nàìjíríà tẹ gbé mi wá ni. Nàìjíríà tí mo wà ni mo ṣe fẹ́ fi ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ni mo ṣe fẹ́ fi ẹ̀ṣẹ́ yọ kidney àti intestine. Why you can't born me for Nigeria? Why you not born me for London? Why you not born me for Quinta? Am I not speaking English? Oh, Quinta, oh. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Quinta. It's my mommy. When she was pregnant of me, 7 months pregnancy. Can you imagine? My 7 month pregnancy, she brought me to Nigeria to give birth to me in Nigeria. That's what I'm saying to you people. You understand? Then my mother said when she was pregnant of me, at late stage, one day she was going to antenatal. They gave birth to me in Ikeja Medical Hospital, not antenatal, be antenatal in my hair. But towards the ending of, you know, that one man in, like, you know, this prophet passed. The next thing that the man came back to her and said, that the child inside her, that the child will save God, the child is alagbara. I said, I can't say, as the man they talk and I hear they kick her for belly. Yeah. I said no. Say at the verse, say na Nigeria, at the seaside of hospital. Really should have been no. That the seaside of hospital. What did they call her? Nigeria weather. Say I want at the punch. No, my mother said that particular day. Say the thing I did somehow inside the stomach that day. That I really did. That day was really tough. That was punching. I was doing that as if that day I'm coming. Meanwhile, not be that, but just that man's message that the way I was doing in the stomach, it's as if I felt what the man, that was her own belief, that I felt. I said, me, I don't know if I feel anything, you know. Me, I see maybe I they tell the angel, say, why they redirect me? Why they redirect me go Nigeria? Everybody they born there for London, born there for America, born there. Why they come bomb me? They won't come carry me, come bomb me for Nigeria. So now I can't they see some people where they wear white garment, they go, they see vision, I can't verse. And they verse. They punch my mama for inside belly. Anyway, and after they gave birth to me again, to shock my mother, now here I can't develop teeth for up. Over to and I think that is abnormality. I don't know. They cause this girl no go swear. Oh, she must be praying with her mouth. She everything she has to be doing is prayer, prayer. You know, if my mother was all this white garment or all these people that are no. Because she used to go to all these Baptists, you know, this Methodist, Anglican, you understand? If she was all this white, she, by now, I don't get dreadlocks. I could don't be a gapatapata for our woli, Ninu church, you understand? So, but because of my background, Muslim, Christian, all those things, my father not even understand what they talk. If you see, my father, they take her cash cruise. Then my mother, she's from all this Anglican, method, you know, all this olden days medieval churches, not all this. It was later she that joined Pentecostal, which is a redeem. So, but they would tell my mom, Adura, and this girl must not. So if I did say something like that, I want to take change her to be a pay. My mom will say no, Adura, Nikoma Fenweshe, and she still says it to you tomorrow. So that is all I know about myself. So I told her the story of my life, you know, like this is it. So after saying that to her, she now said, okay, because she was asking me, how did I know all this? And that she knows that all these things I'm saying, the mother was just saying, follow her up. If I need to give you people feedback, I will surely give you people feedback. But trust me, God is aware of her story. God is in control of her story. There's a lot happening, and there's so much that you people is not. I should spare you people to know. Maybe after a while, she'll be the one to come and tell you people herself. That is how far I can talk on the subject and topic we talked on a few days ago about the stolen child. You people will hear from her soon, but I have passed the message as I saw it, and I thank God it's accurate with them. So I'm in touch. I have saved her number. If you want her number, I can give you. If you want to be her friend, it's okay, so that you can also be hearing from her. But I tell you, everything will be done accordingly. But God says one thing, so she needs to follow those things accurately, correctly. So that one is that one. Secondly, I saw the death of Pastor Taiwo Odukoya. My people, I won't lie to you people. Sorry, one moment, please. Emma Binu sing. Àwọn èèyàn kàn send mi ní fídíò ìjà tó ń go on. Ẹ má bínú, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ ṣáà má bínú. They don't understand the situation I'm in. They are just sending me video of ìjà. Can you people spare me? Please help me. Can you people spare me and just try and leave me out of this thing? I beg you people. Help me. Spare me, please. I know you people want me to put my mouth, but please, just spare me. So, now, back to us. Pastor Taiwo Odukoya. You people know Pastor Taiwo Odukoya. Didn't his death shock many of you? Ṣé ikú máa yẹn shock? Yes, my musician. Yes, Tolu. I don't want to be distracted. Ṣé ikú máa yẹn ṣé kò shock many of you? Shock me. How did it shock me? It shocked me because I remember that when that man's wife, Pastor Bimbo, died. In fact, Kolon dáríjì mi, when he remarried, I was angry. It's even from I was angry. Mi ò ní parọ́, you know, there's no need. Àwọn gbogbo wọn ti kú. So I was angry. I was like, how can he remarry? But come to think of it, when I read his story, I discovered that the man remarried 5 years after the death of his wife. So it wasn't that he married Kiamasa were like that. But you know, as a human being, you understand? Maybe I didn't know, I didn't notice that the time has gone. Oh, Mommy Aluko, you are welcome, ma. I didn't know that, you know, ọjọ́ ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. I was angry. I was like, how can this man go and remarry? Then I reasoned it in my head. I thought of it. I said, why did he choose to go and marry a South African? Be someone outside Nigeria. That was when I thought to myself, I said, maybe just so that it doesn't seem like he's disrespecting his wife, having to marry someone from Nigeria. You understand? Maybe I just thought of it later, but that moment, me ní parọ́ fún yín. Mi ò mọ̀ man yẹn much, but growing up, I know the wife. Even though I was not a part of what she was preaching on, but she was a common face. She was, I don't know who has taken her, but she was someone like Mrs. Funke now. I don't know her surname. You know the Mrs. Funke, but her own is different. She dealt more with singles, you know, organizing how they meet. She used to merge people. She taught singles how to carry themselves, men, women, how, you know, marriage counseling, you know, like that. But she dealt more with the youth. So she was somebody that I knew and just liked her pretty. And you know her look, she had this Janet Jackson look. Yeah, if you really know her look. So when she died in that so airline, ikú yẹn dùn mí. In fact, it was speculated that they still wanted that, they wanted to still wake her up. Before they announced her death, Pastor Adeboye, them still tried to bring her back to life. You understand? But ṣé èpò bá rómọ àbí how do they Yoruba say it? She couldn't make it. She died. Somebody survived that crash now. One lady like that has a good voice. She even went to, you know, that lady told she a lot of passengers Igbo by one or two persons survived that crash. But if you see her, you will know that God is great. But she died. Not only her, but that man, from that day henceforth, I switch off as a person. I'm going somewhere. Thank you, darling Sister Sheil. You understand? I switch off. Then, after that, I noticed that he married later and married somebody that is not Nigerian. Because switch off. In fact, can I say the truth? Kolon dáríjì mi. I stopped liking him. I didn't really like him like that. No, but it was the wife I liked. You know, sometimes when you like woman, you can transfer it on the family. You know, the wife. Or when you like husband, you can transfer it on the wife and their children. I don't know if it happens to you, but for me, the likeness or how I noticed him was through the wife, and they had a very good bond. You know, so when he now went to remarry, in fact, Kima Paro, Kima Jali, I didn't really know the wife, but I could notice one thing, that the woman had that look of, it was as if he went to look for somebody that looked like Pastor Bimbo. That is my own thinking. Oh. Please don't be angry. Don't be angry. You understand? That is my own thinking. I felt the woman that he married looked like Pastor Bimbo. You understand? I felt he went to look for her. So, but I switch off. I stop connecting. Cut my ear off. But I remember there's a lady that was, you know, sometimes she will share this man, and I'll be like, follow me. I never for one day went to check how long he waited for before remarrying. I'm confessing here. I never. I just felt no. Then later on, I saw the children. The firstborn, you know, he has dreadlocks like this, and he started acting. You know, I saw the daughters. That's Pastor Bimbo. I remember when she died, I knew she had 3 children. In fact, if not that this man is dead, I didn't know that the South African lady had 2 sons. If it switch off, mo switch off. It was as if the bond I had with the family was Pastor Bimbo. Except once a blue moon, I would just see him on my what do they call it, homepage, like, you know, homepage. I will look at him, I will go my way. That's it. Nothing, no hard feeling, no anything, just go my way. So I was shocked. One day, I learned the wife, second wife, died. I took a pause. Me ni paro. I took a pause. You know, this kind of thing has happened before to actor Jide Kosoko. His first wife, his second wife died. You know, like this. Even though I don't know what took the lives of those people, but I know then the third wife too died. Henrietta Kosoko. And my sister's friend, the one with him now, Bimbo Kosoko, is my sister's friend. That's with Jide Kosoko. Is my sister's friend, my older sister. She comes on the she comes on the platform right here. So I kind of have heard many things traditionally, myth, diabolically, and some things about people that their wives die. Are you making sense from it? Even women, I know somebody that have married twice. I know the person. She's on a, maybe I don't know if she's down because she's gone hiding now. The first day she married, the first marriage she had, the man died on the day of the wedding. In fact, I don't want to say how close this incident is so that people may not get where I'm going to. I just need to talk about it so that you know, you'll be able to understand me. Now, later on, she married again. The day of her wedding, her first husband died. I'm older than this person. Second marriage. In fact, the first one, she was pregnant, she gave birth. The second man, the man died on the wedding day, The second man, they did wedding. In fact, the guy was even a church Pentecostal. I don't want to name the denomination. I was shocked when they told me he died. After a few years, maybe, let me not add to it. Maybe 5 years or 4 years, the one too died. Then, let's go back to, it happened to actor Jide Kosoko too. 3 women died. I'm not more about one cow. Mo kon fẹ́ sọ nǹkankan nípa ilé ayé ni. You understand? Now, this particular pastor, when I heard the second husband the second wife died. He named me Kono Dani. I saw, they said cancer. But you know, because Pastor Bimbo already died, who is his wife? I didn't do follow up on. I just felt, a man borrow go by. And this man is a born again Christian. The thing is going to shake him. Yes. Ask me why. You know, is it a myth we call it, or yeah, they say when you carry a child on your back and the child falls from your back, be it man or woman, even if it's secretly, you must do some traditional things to avert death of spouse on such child. It is a belief. It is something that is there, and sometimes it could be a generational curse. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Because if you look at it, you will wonder in your head, how can there's another person, let me say it, there's another person I know too. In fact, I know this one well. When she was young, the man that is virgin her, the man died. As in married, born children, he was a pilot. The man died. When she remarried after years to somebody not from Yoruba land, the man too died. The man too, she born for that one, the man died. When her child now married, the husband too died. It can be, you know, the same way that in some lineage, so they won't marry, they won't see husband. They enter, they come out. Or all of them in that family, or the husband won't reach 40, or their wife, or the people in the family, they will not be reaching 40. You understand? So, I then also learned, after his death, I also learned that his Kende, the twin sister, I don't know when she died though. I don't know. It was after his death that I went to read his story. I then learned that the twin sister died. Okay. You know, he is a Pentecostal man. Traditionally, they take this thing as spiritual in the water world. They call it Oko Orun, Ìyàwó Ọ̀run. In the traditional way, they call it the child probably fell from the back of the parents, or generationally, there's a curse. You have to break that curse. Now, the man, on realizing this, he continued his life. The death of the wife, second wife, was just 2021. I read, even though I know when it happened, it was everywhere. But the man, maybe he couldn't go diabolical because he's probably scared of remarrying and the same thing will reoccur. He was scared to remarry and the same thing. Because I asked questions, I said, what killed that man? Can somebody answer us? What took his life? I went to his page. I went to read comments of his last video that they shared. And before his death, you know, I saw people commenting that he should quickly come back from America. So definitely he went to America to get maybe treatment or something or rest. But there were some people, I can tell you from a reliable source, that the man actually prayed for it and God granted his wish. The man prayed for his death. I don't get you. The man, I can tell you from a reliable source that the man actually prayed for it and God, he prayed that God should take his life. When you people write English, please write it in a way that we will understand. We that are reading it. Oh man, fine, Konra. How can okay. Also he said that how much can okay. So okay, Sister Lola. Okay. Because you know, it is a broken heart that killed him. The trauma is too much. Thank you. I heard he went to USA for treatment, but not privy of the illness. Okay? Wow, I don't know. I don't know what. Yes, I think she means he asked God to give him rest. Okay. I don't know. He died of heartbreak, Ojare. Too much for him to bear. Okay. Anyway, they said after reading the one that we were privy to, you know, I read that after the death of the second wife, he couldn't cope anymore. You understand? In fact, they didn't even lay emphasis on the twin sister, but they just said after the death of the second wife that he couldn't cope anymore. But one thing I saw the video of himself and his two children, the boys of himself and his 5 kids at one point. And I looked at him as a man that after the death of the 2 women that was fighting some spiritual things, that he couldn't go about it the way he probably would have gotten an answer. I don't know if it makes sense for me. You see, all these things that happen, generational, all these things, is as a result of what our parents, our great-grandparents suffer. If you people don't believe in what they say in the Bible, that says, yes, you have done these things, but I'm going to take it upon the child to 4th generation. It is true. Take it or you leave it. The person might give birth to 7 children, and maybe the one that choose to be a born again among them doesn't mean that person will be spared. The person may be spared or not be spared. I don't know if I'm expressing this thing or you are lost. If you are lost, tell me I am lost. Go deeper. Sometimes we just try and error and shit. We are just going to God. Help us. Some of us, our fathers have done some things. Our mothers have done something. As a result, is what some of us are suffering. God help some people, they escape, but their children will suffer it. I'm telling you the truth. The thing about I'll be a share, yeah, I will recompense you, and up to the 4th generation. After that 4th generation, then God can cease not to do anything anymore. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if you are understanding me. It is from this kind of thing, because you will always look. If the first one is a mistake, do you understand that? Okay, maybe that person have written it that okay, she will die young, Pastor Bimbo, it wouldn't happen the second time. Do you understand? Because it's there in the Bible that affliction will not arise a second time. So, but if he had brain problem, it was treated as brain surgery was done. But the head started swelling up. He went back to check, but couldn't make it back home. The church thought he went for vacation. It was a member of the church that told me, ma, how true this is can't be confirmed, ma. Thanks. I believe there must be something. Yeah? There must be maybe a brain hemorrhage. Brain surgery is very, most of the time, survival rate is very low. Brain surgery, you understand? It could be brain hemorrhage. Hey, please help me. Do you understand? So when I saw that thing, I said, it takes Actor Jide Kosoko is not to make it a bad example, but I'm just from the story, his history that we've heard. The first day I met my sister's friend that is married to him, there was when they were saying it. Because I was wondering that my sister's friend, is she the first wife? Because there are older children that he has. So they now said the first wife is dead. That's the one that gave birth to that girl that is very pretty. I don't know their names. You understand? Then another one again that is dead too. That's true. But that particular day, I saw Bimbo and Henrietta. In fact, it was Bimbo's son, the fine one. He's forgotten his name now. I don't know his name, but he's very handsome. It was his birthday that we went for. My sister is a friend to Bimbo Kosoko. That is Jide Kosoko's wife. So I saw Henrietta that day, and I saw her. So later on, when I heard Henrietta died, I was like, the man is strong. Because if it's some other person, you understand? But he's strong. But at the end of the day, if you go and find out about him or his lineage, there probably is something that is causing that, or he has been able to tackle it after the death of the Henrietta, now the wife. But it is nothing to overlook. It is nothing to say it is natural. It's not Abuwa alone. The Bible tells us affliction will not arise. Yeah, you are right, but there are some children that move closer to God, especially in earlier, they will be able to break the generational curse. That is what you will say. Like this man. Okay, a good example. Like this man, pastor. They are actually an overseer. He and his wife. They are the founder of their church. So it's an overseer. I'm not in the position to say, why didn't it break? I can't ask God that because Kabiosi. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is, it's not every time God grants it that you are able to break the generational curse. If God says that curse is going to affect one, it will affect one. Yes. Even when you pray. Do you understand? It may now be that it's on that person it will end. It won't affect the person's children. But that because you become a born again, it will break. No. Because you don't know the reason why that generational curse is in play. You don't know the reason. You don't know the magnitude of what our great-grandparents, what they actually did. You don't know. You cannot say. Probably they also killed somebody at one point. And God got angry and said, I'll be a Sheya. So it is not okay, Tony, okay, all right. It is not compulsory for God. It is not compulsory for God to do it according to the fact that you have become a born again, he may choose not to. Take it or you leave it. He may choose not to. There's a particular family I know. None of them is in husband's house. No, and their boys too, none of them can keep a woman. For no reason and for a reason. And it has been like that in their generation. There's even 2 among them that die in the church. When I say die, I mean stays in the church. All the mountain on fire in Nigeria, they are always attending. The 2 women, one is maybe almost 56 now, 57. The other one is about 50. She's younger. All of them, their boys and their girls and their mothers, and you understand the same problem. And the reason why they are born again now, going to all the mountain on fire, is because, are you telling me that those people are not praying enough? But God will choose to do it at his own time. And that's why we say, Kabiosi, if only because we become born again, though it is good you become born again. Do you understand? It is good you pray. It is good, but God can choose that it is not your own generation that is going to jump. That thing will still happen to that generation that is praying fervently. It's unquestionable. And can we say God is unfair? Can we say that? Can we say that? Sorry, I don't know if I can say that, because it could buy no me. And that's why we just asking for his mercy, oh Lord, mercy, oh Lord, mercy, oh Lord. Because why I'm saying, talking about stuff like this, is so that we understand the pattern of generational code. We understand the pattern of tradition. We understand the pattern of myth. We understand those things. That it doesn't matter because you are born again. What one's parents have done, and there's a generational curse in that family, it will not still happen. God can choose to have mercy because you are born again, and can still choose not to have mercy because you are born again. Because we don't even know the magnitude of the sin that led and brought this upon some people. Do you understand? We don't know. We don't know. And that's why we are being taught every day to remember that everything we are doing as human beings, as long as you have children, you understand that your generation, your lineage continues. Be careful. Because innocently, many people are reaping as a result of what their great-grandfather or great-grandmother did, oh my people. What they know nothing about. That is the reason why they are preaching to us. That is the reason why they are talking to us. You understand? You forget about it. They are preaching prosperity. Put that aside. The reason why they are talking to us, there are some things in the Bible that aligns with what is happening in people's life. You understand? Okay. Look at David. Just a one. Labam, sweetie. Do maybe, sweetie. Sisi, thank you. Labam, how are you? Just like David, remember what he did after killing his older soldier, Uriah. Just remember that when it was time for him now, he don't snatch finish. He now became a born again. What didn't he do? He didn't even eat. You know, God would have had mercy. You know, God would have even chosen to take David's life and spare the child. You know, that's exactly what we're talking about. But God, in his own way of doing his things, God said no, and still chose to take the life of that child. Maybe, if you ask me, I'll say, maybe you rather to feel the pain, because God can say that, oh, so the child's life mattered to you, and you took the life of a whole human being. Even though sometimes you will still say, Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́, not to disrespect my God. Is God even supposed to forgive us? That is the magnitude and how we should think of it. What could have led to some things that happens to some of us, and we'll be wondering, you know, some of us are mothers gone when they are doing maybe polygamy, or not even polygamy, anything. They've maybe gone to do jazz to another man's child. You understand? They will turn their husband to mumu, or kill their stepchild to mad. Some mothers. And do you expect that generation, our own children now, their life will not be good? They've turned their stepchild to mad. From America, they brought the stepchild's corpse from America. Or they turn the stepchild in abroad, not doing anything word of you understand, nothing to showcase for being abroad for 30 years. The man will they will bring back the man will report the man, they will do just to that extent, destroy another man's another rival's child's life, or their husband's life. Anyone that you choose, don't you think that kind of lineage, God will pay back? The way God will pay back, I know one thing, exactly what must have been done. Not that I know God too much, I'm saying that I always believe that it's commensurate to what must have been done. The sin, gogon, it will now be the thing, the measure in which you take measure and give person. Now, because we are clueless, because we know nothing, some of us we die in the church today, but it's not our sin, it's the sin of our fathers. There's truly what they call generational cause. There's truly something they call spiritual warfare. They say it's I don't know, but there are things like that. It's all demonic attack. Even Jesus Christ was casting out demons. He was saying demon. We know this day and time in the church now. Some we go to church, we go and demon. Demon of liar, demon of jealousy, demon of prostitution. Because in the Bible, you remember Jesus Christ, we say that we will cast demons that they should go into deep sea ocean. Then you see the men, they will run to the sea. This day, in our church now, they don't command demon to go anywhere. You will just be out, Ibolo. No commandments. That's why some of us, we go to the church, not being a liar, not being a prostitute, but we come back with lies, the prostitution, because the demons that circulate in the church is not being casted into the côté exist. They cast them, they command them to go. Ẹnu ọ̀nà àwọn demon kan wà wọ́n lúgọ sí ọ̀nà báyìí ni. Àwọn demon jealousy, envy, kò lúgọ ni. When they look go at the entrance as maybe Vivian won't come on, the demon of keep malice to Jesus guys can't reconcile to just enter and say, this one go good. Vivian, he must have you home, you go carry good heart, enter, carry malice. Oh, you go keep malice, they beg you. Vivian, I don't do. Vivian, say don't do. No, until Jesus Christ come now there. That's what is all this, because they are doing it the way the Bible tells us to do it. I know they. I hope you understand this. You thank you, okay. Thank you, Stafun. Holy Ghost fire. Why is there? Why is there? Do you understand? That's why when you carry, you see a lot of things being circulated in church. I'm telling you, they will be casting madness. That's why so many things. You know, white always have they will mad people say they are taking care of. You cannot be taking care of all those where people, other people, even in Nigeria, you will see. I saw it in America. Carry orita, carry a ball, put on orita. All those. Do you know spiritual is among them? People will say, go and a ball, orita meta. Some are taking drugs, their kids to stop drug or themselves. They will say they should go and farm. They will put down all those spiritual things that is affecting people. They are real. They are real. About those things. They are real. They are real. And so if you are white garment, Pentecost, and you are not applying, understand all the things you're supposed to be doing, do it. It's affecting the body. All be affected. That's why you will see situations where come and together. The way marriages scatter in this set, I don't know if it's getting worse. It's getting like that. It's getting worse. If they English like that, it's time. Getting you in the church, divorce plenty. Children pray because of the prayer and generational in our age. It's Oyibo people. We are using Oyibo. Look at them. They too have a course. You believe or not? Because we have come abroad, some of us they the things where they are fed. It's all these all those things. It's not have it in Africa, but our own friends is spiritual all those factors. So come abroad, some of all this depression. Yeah, our people come they shop. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that I'm close to some of you understand. Inside that thing is generations. I can't be hereditary. Take it. It's just be I'm just I don't know how it to all these in this day kill people. The husband, they are after it, maybe strike them at lineage na suicide. But mama, you will now see the one away where suicide or you'll be one find that maybe the barrel jog to take power. You understand? So it is realistically they have it in their own world have it their own because of tradition. We are because our westernization, we are a lot not being in when they see such they will the person that they will know the person that is generation is they taking and be to the to if the last generation, the fourth generation child. People in their, when they give mad, be seen the moment they go mad, they will come back to normal. They don't come back. In that, go and did they run mad? Yeah, and that's why tradition. When you want in those days, they will go out. This person, this family, they could say, ah, go family. They call postnatal depression. That's postnatal here. She mo get postnatal depression. She mo gbash postnatal depression. I think so. That's what postnatal depression. Yes, postnatal depression. All it's here. But in Nigeria, go and see. I be seeing we, I be getting mad in your genuine. Some get well, while some get well. People wearing body like this. The thing that teenage touch their body. Why man and go oríṣiríṣi wọn lára wọn máa wú máa yọ sí. I haven't thought about it. Why that I never recall woman in my home was mad. Her sister, she passed well. But they seen we beg. She have her, she will get then after the last, I don't know how many matches she died. This particular my is from my, she mad, but teenage it that the more far, that's the story only go, that the herbalist and he will use all these wicked, like you to the same they with to him, he will talk mad. That to me, I just see so whole week there's saying used to do of mad. That was Ika Yama ever and wearing if he meeting specialized, you know, for to be specialty money people the herbalist his daughter age they said is that's I want about a big get with what they said is that the herbalist is a wicked one. No, this lineage in woman, not herbalist, doctor, wicked all the done people back on. If you are God forbid, you marry, you don't father marry someone and happen to your children. You know innocent. Who will help? Where rich the that's the Bible. How lórí ọmọ kẹrin. Those things is spiritual. That's why the Bible, you don't find principle, but a con basis. You don't sham and fight a. You don't fret. No, again principality, but again principality places. But it's gone. Bible nígbà fight against power qualities places. Fight against flesh and blood. But a power and these places. I don't fight flesh and blood, but a power principalities a place. But principality against principle. It's not principality. Principle. You don't against flesh and blood, but as principality in this principle. We don't flesh and principality. I play. Hey, Koti says, yeah, I think you is getting. Which one is you are against this and in? Just pray and do Noah. Understand? It is that's what it's truly what it means. You know, when as well and now before Pastor Adeboye, like that man, assuming the increase is a bonus, you know that him come wide as if he also has they even talk display kill. You understand me? So people for see I see it as start to understand people able to those and physical one with they go and you know but time about generation that when it came in, you know, generation your family barren that you see that family they the house the I mean one of you know that you and it's crying your iron and you can God if they die they won't my don't go. You know, our you know to tell their name. My mama na born constant here. I was me. How long? That's what I know. I have direct is one is at you be out like no, it's not uh, the every for big they bro all of share how was yeah mind I was big from you tell their so that's my she's on boyfriend guys tell you boyfriend the, the one later coming have you know met her first to voice this finish her fair but support God sit no so I now don't so like yeah with all she look all back she went to you know that serious head